All right, guys, I'm back. Yeah, just having just having a presentable or a barely presentable looking copy of the game that's playable or whatever. It's not really good enough for my collection. Not really. Especially since I'm close to finishing my collection. That's definitely not acceptable. But anyways, Dark, a game I've had before in the past, by Calypso Media. I fell in love with these guys years ago, back when the Xbox, when the sixth generation was still alive and well and booming, or whatever you want to call it. My first Calypso Media game was the first Templar, and I enjoyed the gameplay in that game very much. I liked that it was local co-op. That even without local co-op, you still had a partner that followed you around and kicked the tail right alongside you. And yeah, that was neat. And then I played another game, I believe developed by Calypso Media as well, called Dark Star One, and I was surprised at like how how different that game was. Well, yeah, I don't know. I was really impressed with the first Templar, and then when I played Dark Star One, I was like, "Wow, this game is way different than the first Templar," and it's a space shooter. But I was really impressed with that game as well. And then I played. I own all of the Tropical games for the 360. I may buy second copies of each one. But there was Tropical, then there was Omerta, which I really liked. Omerta City of Gangsters, which is by Calypso Media. This, I think, was one of their last games on 360. And I played this, and I liked it. I didn't get into Tropical games. I didn't get into Tropical until later on, like way later on. I didn't play it when it first came out. I kind of ignored it because I wasn't really too into world building games or Sims or whatever you want to call them. Excuse me, because I just felt as though they were too hard and too complex and too complicated for me, too much to remember. But like I said, now that my collection is mostly complete, just about, now I'm a little more open-minded to experimenting with my money on games that I didn't purchase when I had the chance to. Although I did purchase those games before the 360 stopped making games. I purchased them just late in the 360's lifespan. But excuse me, another game, Shadows of the Dam, that I've had before, but I bought it when it first came out. I played it for a while. I didn't really get bored. It's just back during those days, I always had something on my mind concerning gaming. Excuse me. And I guess I was just too preoccupied. This game, I guess, wanted more. And like I was collecting for like 6 or 7 systems at the time, probably more, and a bunch of handhelds. And I wanted something that was just easy and something I could just get into. This game wasn't hard. It's just I don't know. I went through a slight phase where I traded in some of my 360 games, and this was one of them. Let's see. This was one of them. But yeah, like once I discovered like online shopping, and this was way before I even bought a 360. Once I discovered like just buying games online, I slowly stopped trading in games to GameStop because I was like, well, why would I trade this in when I could just, why buy this for $60 when I can go on Amazon and buy 2 or 3 games for $60? But even though I discovered online game shopping, every now and then there'd be a moment of weakness where I would just trade in some games, mainly because I knew I could get them back on Amazon or online somewhere. But anyway, the quantity of this game online is a lot less than I would like for it to be. But I may have to buy another copy of this game as well, because this game is not too expensive, not too cheap. And the copy I have, I'm just not happy with this being my final copy of this game. And it's very good. It's very good condition. It has, if you can see it, it has waves in it. Right along there. But yeah, I'll just buy another copy of this game right here. But I played it. I enjoyed it. It wasn't too hard or nothing. I was just too I was just preoccupied. This game right here, Rise of the Tomb Raider. I had the first one, not the first Tomb Raider game, but the first Tomb Raider game. Well, not even it wasn't even the first Tomb Raider game for 360. I guess it was the first of like. I guess you can call it like the new series, because this is like this and the other Tomb Raider game that's the same as that character. I guess it's like the start of like the new series or like the reboot. I'm guessing the very first one, not Rise of the Tomb Raider, but just Tomb Raider. I'm guessing that was like a reboot for the series and meant to be a reboot of the first game or remake of the first game. I actually was able to get this new on eBay or Amazon. BioShock Infinite. Didn't like this game too much. Excuse me. I like the combat and stuff. I just didn't like the whole 2-weapon thing. I beat it though, but I didn't buy the DLC. I love DLC, but I didn't buy this one. I just didn't buy the DLC, and I have a huge list of like DLC I need to buy before they shut down, the Xbox Live for Xbox 360. And usually when I go game shopping for 360 games, I never buy the special editions. It never really dawned on me. Like I'm used to buying like the Game of the Year editions of like Borderlands and Fallout, stuff like that. But everything, sometimes stuff like this right here, it'll be like the complete edition. Or the complete edition, and it won't say Game of the Year edition. So like usually I look for Game of the Year edition, then I know, okay, this has all of the expansions as well. But sometimes it doesn't always say Game of the Year edition. So I recently just started buying complete editions, and yeah, I'd rather do that because like the add-ons. Bury You at Sea 1 and 2. Those are like $4 a piece, at least, maybe more. $5. You're paying at least like $15 or more for all three of these, for all the DLC. And I was like, well, I have this huge list of DLC for games that I want. I want to just buy the games for the complete edition, as many as I can, so that way I won't have to buy so much DLC. I bought this for like $10 or $11, and I got the game and all the add-ons for DLC, for $10. So I'd rather do something like this right here. I even purchased Sniper V2. It's not Sniper Elite V2 for like the complete edition, or whatever you want to call it, for under $10, and that comes with the Kill Hitler DLC, which is $10 on Xbox Live. And I'm like, for $10, I bought the whole game and the DLC, or for less than $10. But anyways, this one right here, this game, I already have this game right here, but I've been heavily debating for years about buying the DLC for this game, because this game, The Lost and the Damned and the Battle of the Gatoni, when they first came out, they were like $20 a piece. And I was like, and also I didn't play this game when I first got it. I knew it would be a long game. I didn't really feel like getting into it at the time, but I always knew that I would want to. Yeah, so I was actually able, when I purchased a new hard drive, I was able to when when I purchased, I think, my first 250 gig hard drive, this was already on the hard drive from previous owner. Even though I thought it was new, sometimes you buy a new hard drive, or sometimes I buy new hard drives for my systems, and there's still stuff on them. So I'm like, okay, is this new or is it refurbished or whatever? So I actually got this on a hard drive that I purchased. And the Battle of Gay Tony I never got around to buying. And even still, it's probably like $10. It's probably still $10. They're probably both still like $10 or $20. After a few years, they lowered the price. These were $20 a piece. I think they're like $15 or $10 now. You're spending at least $20 or $30 on both pieces of DLC. I only paid like, I think, under $10 for this game. And I got the game and the DLC disc. So, plus I have an extra copy of Grand Theft Auto 4. So yeah. I also purchased Grand Theft Auto 5 as well. That's on its way in the mail. Tomb Raider Anniversary. There's Anniversary, Legend, and Anniversary, Legend, and Underworld. I have all those on the PS2. But I figured, let me buy them for the 360 as well. And I do plan on Let's Playing all of the Tomb Raider games. Overg Fighters. It's my third copy of this game. I really wanted a copy with the manual, and I have that. And the disc is in great condition. Very great condition. So, oh, by the way, I never had this game before. I never had the complete edition of this game. Never had the complete edition of this game. Never had this game. I had these two. Until I started buying or searching for this game, I never had this either. I have two copies now, but I never played them. They were just copies that I bought that weren't to my liking. They all worked, but sometimes it's not enough. Thunderstrike for the PS2. The disc is in pretty good shape. There's a few fingerprints on it, a few little imperfections, but I already have this for the PS2. I just wanted another copy. Excuse me. Just because, I guess. Alright, that's it, you guys. Until next time, this is Osmond and take care, be safe. I'm making another video soon about all of the flights and games for the 6th gen. And I'll be doing some more game pickups videos soon. I have about 30 more shooters to buy before my shooter collection for the 7th gen is complete. And I have about maybe like 30 or just under 30 adventure games and strategy games I need to buy for the 360 and the 7th gen before my collection is fully complete. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.